Hello guys, and welcome back to Cynical Velocity Online Racing. We are here for the French Grand Prix, where we have 15 drivers in the commentary box. You have myself, SVTJH2020, and SVOR Show. Good evening.
Evening.
How are you?
All good.
Doing well as well. Anyways, so everyone will be putting the setup on.
And lovely, my laptop's just froze. Love to see it.
That's what I see. Everyone retiring, everyone being idiots, and coming out to track, which is always nice. Obviously, we will have to skip Q1 due to the fact that there's only 15 drivers. Still a decent amount of people turning up, so especially at the end of like the game cycle. Only 2 more rounds after this. But one of those rounds, I won't be in the commentary box. SV Bradford will be taking the role of that. Obviously, Ferrari looking to pick up the constructors. Don't think they can do it this week. I believe
Bradford said it will be
China.
next. It will be next week.
I mean, I'm looking at the standings now. I don't think they've been updated since. What was the last track I forgot? Canada. They might have done. I'm not sure. No, they haven't just yet. But Ferrari, before Canada, had a fairly big lead over um, over McLaren, but
Oh,
obviously only one driver for McLaren, and Bradford has unfortunately left from the session. Hopefully we can get him back in before.
already invited him.
Oh, we can invite people. Thank God for that. That was our main concern when it came to this lobby. Last week was a bit horrible because he wasn't able. I don't think Bradford's actually going to be able to take part in qualifying. Huh? I'm actually kind of worried there. Hopefully he'll be there. If it says 15 drivers, then
Nope.
and Bradford will be qualifying. Bradford's Xbox was just turned off, so uh, that means it'll be starting from the back, unfortunately.
Means we'll have to
We've
restart as well.
oh, James has spun. No, we're not restarting because of that. At the end of the day, that's nothing to do with the lobby or anything. It's his Xbox just overheating, unfortunately. So I mean, it's not the first time Bradford started from the back, and he usually gets uh, Okay, James, I have no idea what you're doing, but please stop. You just died. So we have Darren on the hards. Darren being up to start this lap. A lot of drivers coming out very, very quickly here, so Darren's in two minds whether he wants to actually start the lap or not. So let's get on dynamic. We'll ride on board for this first lap. The line now to start this first line lap. Pit lane here is absolutely atrocious. Into turn 1 and turn 2 following very quickly. I would imagine on the soft tyres you can probably get through there. Coming into turn 3 and turn 4 quickly followed by turn 5, and then that's going to be it. Alright, so we'll jump on board with, I think it's
Gareth.
Gareth in the Red Bull. You will be moving to the Ferrari at Brazil, because I'll be in the Red Bull, because I'll be in the Red Bull for the final time. It's where I started my league racing. That's where I'll be finishing. She's got a Kisbo just ahead of me. Hopefully she'll just like the way, and she does, which is very good of her.
Going to toe down the back straight as well.
Right-hander. If you want to run too wide, you can lose your lap there, and we've got I think that might be Darren cutting through the chicane now. Hopefully it hasn't caused any problems, and Bradford rejoins. He will unfortunately be starting from the back. Hopefully we'll be able to take control of this car in the race. Now across the line from 133, we've got the spares about to cross the line as well. James F1 goes even quicker over 131.1 there. And the spares now goes P2, 132.0. Brad's now in the session. How you done that then? Pure hacks from the Ferrari driver right there. I've never actually seen that happen before.
No, I know it right. What the what the hell?
Okay, so Brad will be taking part of qualifying.
But
anyway,
I
we
don't
missed
think you'll have any setup though.
No, because he didn't put his setup on to start off with. He should be able to. If he added it already, then he should have it, I would say. Brad's a mastermind when it comes to these things. I'm sure it won't phase him that much. Tony in P6, Hunt in P5 now, and Richard in P7. Solomon Ping's put himself up into P2, so the racing point looking very strong up there. We've got Darren on another invalidated lap here, getting out of the way of cars. I don't know what Gangster Al's got. Oh, he's got nothing. Kisbo goes P9. Daleks puts himself up into P4. Ramsey about to push the line himself. Goes P6. We've got Spawn in the wall. Oh, Tony's spun.
Nothing, no.
In pit lane. We've got Lucas Aid on an invalid lap at the moment. obviously makes his return to F1. What is nice to see. Is the boyfriend of the girl in 10th place currently. Mercedes, I think it's Hunt getting well out of the way. Oh, Red Bull at rapid pace there with the Ninjas. And unfortunately, his teammate's not here tonight. Not sure why. Ooh, Gareth gets out of shape slightly. Not sure if he's up on his time. He's on a... going for another lap by the looks of things. That might be Daleks going slow out there. Oh, he's an 8 He comes into the pits as well. Let's get on board with Lucasade, who starts his next lap. Into turn 3 and 4.
Yeah, it's got a little markers.
Kink. Oh yeah, it does, isn't it? Going through turn 7, sorry. Hopefully turn 9. DRS now wide open. Oh, he needs to manage his road. Obviously in the new game, you haven't got to worry about that because it's automatic.
Which is a bit annoying.
It's automatic. It is automatic in this game if you set it to auto, obviously. But I prefer to have a little bit. Oh, Lucasade is actually purple in sector 2. Turn 10 into turn 11 and turn 12 follows it very shortly after the long looping right-hander. Turn 12 you want to kiss the apex slightly. Turn 13 and turn 14 follow each other very sort of like a chicane kind of thing. Turns 16, 15, I couldn't read there. And then DRS to the line, and see where Lucasade can place that Mercedes. It's going to be up there, P4. That's not a bad lap from Lucasade there.
No.
Let's get on board with Fridays, who's technically still in the championship for constructors. Obviously, both Williams here tonight. I think it was Ferrari as well, actually. Guessing Richards will probably be going out a set of softs at the end, or closer to the end, I would say. Still got 5.5 minutes to go, and Friday's only P7 there. I guess he's probably not showing his full pace. Tony, I have no idea what he's doing.
He's on mediums.
Got Darren starting a lap. We'll get on board with him a little bit later, but we've got Angster out on a lap currently himself. Ninja's on 4 lap hold tyres at the moment, so not sure if he's actually gaining any time on it. Gangster Owl, not having the greatest of all seasons, but he's been there and then in the points, so definitely doing a good job for Haas. Obviously partnering Daleks as well. Daleks has had a tough old season. Picking up loads of penalties. Hopefully he'll have a better race tonight, hopefully. We're always hoping. Thanks to Owl taking a lot of perm there. And having his engine to the point of no return. Into the final corner. Let's see what Gangster Owl can do with his first time.
I just ran wide at turn 13.
Only P11 there, so he separates Tony and Richard. Darren on another invalid lap. He's not able to get a decent lap in so far. Which is very unlike him. He needs to get a decent lap sometime. We've got Kisbo set of softs now. I think they're worn softs by the look. They should come 1 lap on them, so see what she can do. Just keep more to the right here. Right. It's hard for turn 1. That's nice turn. Very nice turn 2 as well. She's definitely improving every week. Tony obviously on an invalidated lap. James now a lap here. Bradford's still sitting in the pits.
I think he's doing the last.
Why?
I think he's doing the last
Probably.
first.
And James crossing the line does not improve. I think it was a slow lap on the way up. So we'll be going again now into turn 1. The thing was with France, like if they wanted to change the layout for France, they easily could.
It's the pit lane they need to change more.
I mean, they've already changed that once because no one liked them.
They need to make it a little bit wider.
It's more, I think, the exit that I think I'm problem with because it comes onto a racing line. And obviously, if you're going like, I don't know how fast you actually go down turn 1, but it's like, say like 200 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Like if someone's coming up the pits, I would imagine, like in real life, someone's like telling them if someone's coming down, like the pit straight. I would assume anyway. Just a little bit odd in my eyes. Anyway, Southern Ping. Oh, out. James there.
Southern Ping's out.
Oh, Hunt's. I think he's tied in the pit lane. Now he's not safe here because I don't think Bradford will actually be doing a lap. Darren goes P2. I would expect to see Richard come back out. Hisbo, did she improve? She did improve on that. On the 35.
I'm surprised it's Southern Ping at the moment. It's in P3.
Yeah, Southern Ping's done a great quality there. Ramsey up there in P4 at the moment, so... Oh, we've got rain. We have rain, so Bradford will indeed be doing the last of first. James tied in the pits.
Southern Ping improved a little bit as well, actually.
Lucas will be getting through. Hisbo, Richard is going to be out of qualifying here, so both Ferraris are going to be starting outside the top 10. And I think Hunt may have just got away with this here, in all honesty. It looks way too wet for drives. James is not having too bad of an outlap here. Let's go on someone on board with someone else actually on a real time lap. Luke Ramsey, he's down on his time. Luke's up on his time actually. Alright.
Bradford's in back 5.
Oh, he's probably going to help do comms with us by the sound of it. Party's on open anyway. He just joined. So Lucas though, I think he's down on his time now actually. Going into the final sector. Richard climbing from the session, so he will indeed be out of qualifying. Lucas though will make it through.
Hello, stream.
What do you want, you pain in the bum?
I just want to join you for Q3. I've got nothing else to do. I literally thought, why not join?
Honestly, I don't know if you were watching the stream at the start, but I was like, oh, Brad's lagged out, he's not going to be able to do qualifying. And then literally, all we were doing was literally commentating, and then we literally just see your name pop up. I'm just like, well, that's the first time I've ever seen that happen in my whole entire life. Like, it never happens.
Literally, I'm really like, well, I'm not going to be able to do quali. I've got nothing to lose, so I can literally just
Was you able to
sit
put
here.
your setup on, by the way? Or...
My setup's still on.
Yeah. That was like,
I literally said to myself and everyone else in the other party, if my car does not have its setup on, I'm going to cry. And then I checked my setup. I'd nearly overwritten it with my Australia one. I was like, nope, better not do that. I checked it in. I still have my setup on. I was like, alright, fair enough. The game loves me for a change.
Oh, Ninja's just fun.
But anyways,
going
into Q3, we have James F1 looking good for his first pole position. Darren in P2, Southern Ping in P3, Ramsey P4, Despair in P5, Lucas stayed up in P6, Ninjas in P7, Daleks P8, Fridays P9, and Hunt, the last driver to get through in P10. Out of qualifying, we'll see SV Tony, Gangster Owl, SV Richard Kisbo, and doing a last for first, we have SV Bradford, who is in the commentary box with us. Hello, Bradford.
Hello.
We have been speaking for the last couple of minutes now, but doing a last to first, I see.
Yes. While my Xbox decided to turn itself off, and well, I just thought I'm gonna treat it as if anyone else lagged out and joined back, just not do a lap. Wouldn't see. I wasn't expecting my card to actually still be there. I was expecting it to be invisible, not allowing me to drive. So I just thought I'd do what anyone else would have done if they lagged out and start at the back. So it's gonna be very tasty.
Obviously, you've done a last to kind of, I think it was third to finish.
Yeah, Japan last to third.
Yep, and I mean, I would assume you'll be looking to do that again.
I hope so.
Obviously,
looking at everyone in the
still up
top
for
10,
grabs.
it's going to be a struggle. Not gonna lie. I think the top 7 are gonna be very well. Whoever's gonna be in the top 7 are gonna be all spread out in hard to catch.
I would assume there's probably going to be some sort of team orders at Ferrari if you get to the back of Richard, I would assume.
I wouldn't expect team orders, but it's up to him if he wants to let me pass. We can have a little battle if he wishes to, but
I think he'd rather just concede the position, to be fair.
I'm not.
Because he knows you're quicker.
I'm not speaking for him, but if he wishes to have a battle, then we can have a battle. Well,
Interesting Grand Prix. So, obviously, you don't have to say anything, but what is the weather like for the race? Is it fully dry, or are we going to see some wet spells?
To be brutally honest with you, I didn't actually check what the weather was for the race.
Useless.
I know.
Absolutely useless.
All I knew was that in qualifying, it was dry for Q1. It didn't tell me what Q2 or Q3 was. And I can tell you for the start of the race, it's dry, but it didn't tell me anything else because by the time I tried to look what the rest of it was, my Xbox turned off. So.
Fair enough. I can tell you. I can on the podium because I have one question to ask him. Why does he always feel like he needs to be out on track first? Every session that I've James, every session since he's joined, he's always been first out. Again, he's first out in this qualifying session. He's got, I think that's.
I think it was last week. He actually wasn't the first out. I don't think. I'm pretty sure he was first out of the pit lane, but I think he let someone pass. Like by the looks of it, who I think Despair looks like he's just passed him. He likes to normally be first out on track. By the looks.
I know. Everyone's wearing black helmets.
That's because of the all black. I was going to say all lives matter, but no, it's not. It's Black Lives Matter. But yeah, it's all because of
who's not got a black helmet.
My helmet will be different for this week because this week is for a tribute. So for F1 and F2, I'll have a nice helmet for this week on its own.
I mentioned to the audience that I won't be here for Brazil because I'll be doing what you're kind of witnessing. I will be racing, and obviously Bradford, you will be in the comms box.
Yes, I will.
And streaming as well. Jack is streaming as well, just in case they ask if we have a repeat of last week. But
yeah,
I've had no problems as of yet.
I'll do that for the next couple of weeks, for the remaining
Not seeing
rounds.
too much lag either. James is literally letting everyone through now by the looks of things. Everyone is out on track apart from the Red Bull of Ninja.
I do just want to put it out there before we jumped into the lobby here. I did set up a wet session, and I know most of these people's pace. Well, 2 or 3 of them I know their pace in the wet, and I think at the end of the session, me and someone, I'm not going to state who, we were less than a 10th apart.
They are
But-
into the top 10 right now, yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna guess that they're in a Mercedes powered car.
That's literally the whole grid, apart from like 2 or 3.
Oh yeah.
Apart from Ninjas, James, Ramsey, and Dallas, everyone is in a Mercedes powered car. But yes,
Yeah.
they are in a Mercedes powered car.
Well, let's shorten this down.
I think
It's
even
not
better for you, they're on a lap.
racing point.
It's not a racing point.
That's helpful. So
That's-
it's either between Hunt, Lucasade, Fridays, and I know for a fact Fridays and Luke and Hunt were in a party with you, so it's one of those 3 if I'm correct.
Yes, it is one of those 3.
I'm gonna go with Fridays.
You're incorrect. This is seemed to more like be the chase instead of anything that has to do with people setting a lap.
It's Hunt then. Can't be Luke.
Yes,
Luke's
it is
slow.
Hunt. Both Williams
Also,
are off
Luke's
track.
slow as fuck.
All of them are off track.
They've all died. They're doing a scenic route.
Darren's
so
got
they're
away
not
with
glitched.
damage though, but Fridays is missing half a front wing.
Might have made contact with the wall then.
Where the fuck is the spares going? Narnia?
Don't know. It's gone to the Shadow Realm. James Hunt with a 144.8, sorry. Still on board with, I think Ramsey with a 130. He will be indeed.
Southern King is on a lap. But Ramsey's just finishing his lap now.
Going around the final corner, let's see what lap time he
Oh,
can do. It
Southern
doesn't
King's
look like
validated.
It's actually stopped raining, so we could see some dry weather at the end. So
Ranking goes
Ramsey
P4.
with a 145. It has stopped raining, so could see a lot of
145
drivers. That's
from
probably
Luke.
why Gareth's not come out yet. Let's see what time. Daleks has invalidated this first lap.
So
Some
Southern
August
King.
Southern King is coming in. I think they're all coming in for dry tyres, I think. 6.5 minutes to go, and it's definitely stopped raining in here at the Castellet, whatever you want to call it. Spares also in yet. Darren's on to set us off, so we will see some dry running from these cars. And they're coming off track.
DRS has been
DRS
enabled.
So we'll definitely have some dry running now. Spare Daleks, what are you doing? Just pit. You're not going to put in a well, you might put.
I was waiting for him to turn into the wall like the old pit lane.
Turn 2.
Goes P2. And just absolutely cuts the chicane. And that one. Just cut like 4 or 5 corners in a row. Wow.
Doesn't cut that one.
I'll put money on
He'll cut
it.
this one.
He'll straight line the chicane.
Yeah.
I'll put
Here we
money
go.
on it.
Here we go. Is he gonna break? No, he's not. Oh, he is.
Oh, no, yes.
What are you doing?
Alright, so you cut the
That
whole
was
of
just-
sector 1, but you'll carry on with the
Right,
chicane
glad
on the
you
back
are
straight.
here. Now subscribe to our.
I never said what money, I don't know.
Yeah,
I bet you heard that and he went, yeah, I want him to lose money.
I don't think it's Fridays is already out. Let's see if it's dry enough yet. Doesn't look pretty dry. So 4.5 minutes to go. Southern Ping hasn't changed his tyres yet. Don't come out on me, please, for the love of God. And Luke, please change over to... Oh, Luke's changed over. Ramsey, please
Fridays
change.
is the only one out on track and he is on the soft tyre.
Yep.
I'm not sure if he's
Everyone's
messed up
changed
here,
over.
as you kind of want to be the last one out on track, because you get the best track rep. So I'm not sure if he's messed up.
Hunt on his way out as well.
He's now on track.
I think we've got one of the racing points out as well.
Someone
That
pings
is
on
an
wet.
Alfa Romeo. Ramsey's just left the pit lane. He's on softs as well.
Someone ping literally went to wets and then went back to into. It's time for dry. Someone ping. Come on, wakey wakey and Daleks. I know you're. I think.
Is he going to do a dry track wet tyres challenge?
Oh, imagine this one.
Well, there's 4 people that's not set a lap, so he would be still in the top 10. But I thought people would be out right now, literally. Darren,
James is on.
Darren,
Yeah, it's
Southern
something
Ping. I would have expected them to be out first because they have 2 attempts, and it's 1 minute and 30 lap
on
time.
Fridays. Should have enough for at least 2 runs here, I would say.
Yeah, he's got another 2.
I'm sure he's fueled up for a couple of runs, so. And that's going to be an invalidated lap.
Surprisingly, you kind of want to take the first part of the chicane as narrow as you can, and so then that gives you a better entry
Luke's
and
now out.
exit into the second part. So you want to actually go very pretty slow into the first part of the chicane, and then have all the speed coming out, because you won't have.
Yellow flag.
That is
Ramsey.
Ramsey.
He's made a mistake. Hunt starting a lap now himself. I was just saying that the pit exit here is absolutely terrible because it feeds onto the racing line.
I would have expected the one of the escape roads, literally a bit more at the first chicane or turn 1 and 2, to be the pit exit, so it'd be a little bit longer. Because it literally comes out on the racing line, so.
Hunt's on a fairly decent lap here. He's obviously perfect.
Well, it's a second
one.
That is Darren in front of him.
Darren's on an out lap, so.
Hopefully he doesn't get held up.
Darren's moved over.
Daleks is on an out lap behind Darren and.
Up by 6 seconds. So
Fridays
very
is.
quick lap from Hunt here.
Fridays is invalidated. Let's have a look at his first chicane. He's not invalidated.
That
the
wasn't invalidated,
first-
that would have been fastest lap as well.
He's done a
Anything from now would
1:37.
have been
So.
fastest lap. Here comes Hunt into the second to last corner. Oh, very wide line. Bit extra speed there, I would imagine. DRS now wide open. It's going to be a 1:32.2. Bloody hell. Who's next?
I think he has one more attempt. I think. Oh, Fridays is round wide coming on the exit of the chicane.
Line. Goes P2. Far off.
Fridays has fastest sector 2 as well, might I add. He just went purple. Apart from, I think Ninjas behind him took that faster sector away from him.
These two are both on that. Someone beans on the invalidated lap at the moment. Could be very interesting. Here comes Fridays. We'll probably want to put a bit of separation between yourself and Bradford here. A little bit more an advantage. And here comes Fridays though. And the final corner onto the rumble strip, and his DRS wide open. There's going to be a 1:31.9.
Oh my god!
Just behind him. Oh my god!
That was
That is
close.
very close. Who we got now?
Luke
Sage.
Sage just crossing the line. He's
He won! Go on, Luke! Someone pings into the pits. Oh, and Darren's run out wide. James F1 is on a lap time as well. It's definitely getting heated up now. Hunt's on an invalidated lap, so he will be coming into the pits. Ramsey, let's see if he can pit pole position with Daleks now. Can he pit pole position?
Yeah,
He does!
I'm not sure, but I think Darren might be going quicker. Yeah, Darren's went quicker. Southern Pink does not set a lane.
himself. Here comes Ramsey.
Doesn't
Only
improve.
P7.
Despairs,
And,
P3.
Spares P3.
James.
Let's see what James can do. Round the final corner. Let's see if he can get pole position here. DRS wide open. Let's see what the time is. Only P2. The AMS Darren on pole position for the French Grand Prix. Oh my god.
Not gonna lie, where did Luke P4, isn't he? Lucas Aid?
Yeah. No P5. Wow.
That was a very good lap from a lot of them.
You just know for a fact Luke literally ejaculated when he got pole position. You just know he did. It's like, yes, P1, and they got absolutely destroyed by another 4 more drivers.
To be fair, I think Lucas Aid's a bit more humble than that. I think he'd be... I would be happy with that position, to be honest.
Randy. And the Discord.
What about you? Oh, well, we got a fucking argument starting already.
No, it's just saying what WTF was that of the two of you coming out of the pits.
Well, I better leave
Oh, no.
and sort my strategy out for the race. So I hope to speak to you guys at the end. So,
Right. Good luck, man.
right.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
thank you very much. See you guys on the other
GG
side.
to Luke.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that qualifying was a bit unexpected.
Feel sorry for Luke, man.
Let's see. He's still up there, P5. Definitely bring in some very decent points. Got a lot of mixed strategies going on right now. We've got basically half and half of the field, softs and mediums. I think everyone's kind of selecting for the mediums at the moment. So we will wait now for Tony to ready up when he is ready.
Oh! Well, wait for everyone. One sec.
Here we go for the French Grand Prix. Only 2 more rounds to go after this race, which will be China and Brazil. And Tony has indeed readied up. And the formation lap starts. I think everyone has gotten away cleanly. They have. So there's Darren taking his first pole position ahead of James and Darlets and the spares who line up just behind him. Lucas Aid with I think his best qualifying position this season. P5 ahead of Fridays as well. I'm sure Fridays would hope to get past Lucas Aid there at the start. Same with Gareth.
I'm back. So it's Sunday.
What is James doing? Jesus. MS Darren nearly completing the formation lap. Look at people's strategies. Darren, Daleks and Despairs. I don't know where James is going. Fridays, Hunt, Tony, Gangster Out, and Bradford all starting on medium. Richard on the hards there, so
They're doing a reverse.
Stop. And then obviously James, Lucasade, Ninjas, Ramsey, Simon King, and Clifford all starting on the soft. MS Darren now coming round to the final corner.
You got to reset the try. Oh, Dalek and Despair. No surprise there.
Bradford lining up his Ferrari at the back. And there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And oh, Lucasade has got a drive in. I think the Spares has as well. Let's Spares takes the lead into the first corner. Looking to get ahead. Oh, and Fridays, I think it's been spun. He has.
Yeah, Luke and Despairs. Luke and Despairs have drive-throughs.
They will have to take a drive-through that time. We've got a yellow flag now. I think Gangster Owl was just spun there as well. Despairs under attack from Darren now, and Darren with a lot more front end speed now, and he's going to pull to the right now for the outside line. Despairs kind of
defending quite cleanly, to be fair.
James, oh, here comes Lucas up into P3 now, but he will have to serve a drive through. A lot of lag though. I think lag is James again. We've got Ninjas and Hunt battling. We've got Bradford already up to P11. I think Richard.
Oh, look down the inside.
Oh, Darren's losing positions. He's just lost a position too. So the people who jump started on LP 1 and 2. I would imagine Despairs will get into the pits already, and Lucas Aid is also in to serve their drive-through, so that will mean James will take the lead of this race with Darren just behind him though. Dalek's not too far as well. James with the fastest lap of the race, and here comes Darren to the inside.
Right, just over to Tony.
Earlier than James did. Tony already into the top 10. Oh, Darren's got a little bit of out of shape now, and Dalek's down the inside, doesn't go for the move though. And Ninja's now, oh, he goes in a little bit too deep. Nearly a control, and here comes Bradford onto the back of these guys as well. Let's get back on board with the battle at the top, and Darren being a little bit sideways out of the exit of turn 7 there. And no position. Oh, and Hunt is overtaking Ninjas. Oh, where's he going? Oh, that's his own way. That is now in P10.
Oh, Richard's just lost front wing. Don't know.
Spares has already
Oh,
got
Hunt's got
past
no.
against the Algans.
Hunt's missing his side plate as well.
Yeah. I'm really not sure what Bradford's doing here.
DRS is now enabled. Ow.
Yep. Richards into the pits. Daleks with a 3-second time penalty. In too many corners already. Maybe that's free in. Oh, Darren is right onto the back of James now. Tony and Bradford battling it out there as well. Oh, Darren runs out very wide. Gonna have DRS as well, and he's gonna go to the inside, and he will take the lead of the French Grand Prix. James will come back at him, but keeps it clean, and Darren takes the lead. Back off James now, and Dalek's still in the hunt for P2. Talking of hunt, he is just behind these guys. And Fridays now overtakes Tony, but Tony's going to come back at him here. Kids go up into the points as well. Gareth obviously with a spin. Spares now, will be onto the back of him. Richard obviously would probably need a safety car to help him back into this race. Never too shy of a safety car around here. James obviously within DRS, the Spares and Ninjas battling it out, and Ninjas I think just been pushed out very wide there. It might be a retirement from Ninjas here. Hope not. Still a long way to go in this race. Friday's behind Bradford now. And, that's only going out very wide. There you go. Darren's starting to get a bit of a gap towards James now. Oh, it's going to be close between these two, and Richard just about gets ahead of Ninjas. Ninjas onto the... Oh, and Tony's out of the race! Oh my god.
How can you lose it there?
How is that not a safety car?
How can you lose it there in the first place? That's my question.
It's actually quite easy. There
Virtual safety.
And I think Bradford just about got ahead of Ramsey there before the safety car came out. Bradford already into P6.
James is going to the pits.
Oh, James is in. Quite an early stop. With Darren obviously. RSF on Hunt will then move up into P3. I think Bradford's gone out wide.
Mandy's into the pits as well.
I think Bradford kind of ran out very wide. So someone pings now ahead of him. There we go, get back to racing now. It's probably the worst time for the people who just came into the pits. I think James is now back out onto the track in P9.
Hunting down the pits though.
A little bit too deep there. James up the inside though. Oh!
G-spun. He touched James' back end, I think.
I don't think that was particularly
Basically a
fault, really.
racing incident.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that was her fault. I wouldn't say it was James' fault. James had a good run on her. I think he was slightly just ahead. Obviously, he was ahead. Obviously.
Bradford's past Southern Pink now, by the way.
I think 17 may have let him back through. maybe, I don't know. But Bradford now already nearly into the podium position already.
On lap 6.
DRS now wide open. Let's see if Bradford. These two are obviously very good friends, so I'm sure they won't battle each other too hard. Oh, Lucas
Look at the
overtaking
5
for 5 seconds time delay. Maybe it is time for the softeners to come in. Oh, and going out very much. Get back on track. 7 seconds to Daleks. Everyone in the top 4 are all on the
Brad
same
with
track.
3 second time.
Bradford for 3 second time right now.
Raz just went down ran the outside of Gangster Owl.
Oh, Pisco with a 3 second time delay.
Oh yeah, I think next week, by the way, I'm going to have to move my string bar thing to the top left.
Mine's in the middle. Not in the way of anything.
It's in the way of
So
fast lap, but that's about it.
Ah, well, that's
You can see it on the bottom of the screen anyway, can't you? I can't change it with the string, can I?
no. I think you can, but...
Yeah, it will just pause the string, wouldn't it?
Oh, James on the spares. Side by side. Good racing from these two. Ooh,
He goes out wide.
James off track. Down with the fastest lap once again. James should get this
Southern
move.
Kings coming in.
Job done. Down the outside we'll have the inside. But the spares are still there. He needs to give enough room. Oh, they've made slight contact there. The spares does indeed have DRS, but... Oh, James on the outside. Puts him just behind the spares, and I'm sure he'll be going again. As you said, Southern Pink into the pits on his way out now. I would imagine he'll probably get out ahead
Here's a 5
just
seconds
before
time out spinning in the pit lane.
Southern Pink out in 10th. Brad now hunting down Daleks. The safety car would definitely throw everything up into the air, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Dan's got a massive gap to Daleks now. Oh,
Friday
gets
just went
past
down
Hunt.
the inside of Hunt. Ran
What
that
an
round,
overtake.
yeah. Round turn 10.
We've got James now onto the back of the spares once again. So if James gets a better exit, DRS obviously going to be used. Spares goes to the inside line to cover up any move on the inside, but no move done. Oh, bloody old James. Obviously F2 was a hell of a lot of fun last week. Not as fun as the F1 cars. Everyone was more kind of bunched together with the F2 guys, which made it extremely fun. Got Southern Ping on Gangster Owl now.
Darren needs to just be his fastest lap, I think.
Yeah. And because he's going to be on the softs at the end, it
Could well go.
wouldn't count him out. Could get the second land.
So Brad going to be on the softs at the end as well.
Yeah, that's true. I think Brad will be happy just with a podium finish. Perfect race for him so far. He's had a couple of incidents where he's been held up. Southern Bing eventually gets past Gangster Al there, and we've got Richard now onto the back of these guys. Does Gangster Al have front window? He does have front window. Darren with the fastest lap of the race now. So
Yeah, he's missed his left end plate.
That would probably give Richard a massive advantage. Just see, look how much he just gained there. Down with a 7-second lead. Now, oh, against the I thought he was letting Richard through there, but getting back on to the racing line. Against the I reckon will be, he stays out, so doesn't want to give up that 10th position that easily.
James on the back of the spare still.
Richard with a pretty poor exit there, but again, a lot of time. Don't go for any stupid moves into turn 1.
Brad's gaining on damage, by the way.
The move will come to you. Here comes Richard once again. Does he go for the move down the inside? He's looking for the move. Against Al leaves in the room.
I was surprised that one had caught
And
me
now
up.
Lucas Lade.
I was surprised that one had caught me up.
was. Lucas Lade now onto the back of Gangster Al now. This should be a fairly easy move for Lucas Lade. DRS, I would imagine. Oh, it's Gangster Al now. DRS. Oh, and Despairs and James. Still battling here. Very good, it's very clean battling between you two. Is what we've got to see.
Oh, Despairs, you just lost it.
Oh, Luke! It's out of 3-second time penalty. Luke is spun. Not sure how you spin there.
Brad with the fastest lap.
Spares really just took on. Jesus Christ. I see what you mean, Brad is catching up to Daleks. Very wide there. Got a massive gap behind me at the moment. Just be careful he doesn't pick up a penalty here. Does the Spurs have a penalty already? I had a drive-through. He's got 3 warnings, but not a penalty. Hacking was just thanks to Al with a 5-second time penalty. Speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, there's...
Here comes to Spares. James will keep to the outside. Spares keeping enough room. Slight wheel banging. Spares has to cut the chicane again there. Which he's got away with. But Bradford on an absolute charge at the moment. Unfortunately, Gangster Al will probably be looking at getting lapped fairly soon. Bradford can just about see actually no, he can fully see them. A mile and a half. And just goes into the pits.
That's that car and wants to come.
Quite early.
James gets past the Spurs. Oh, Spurs gone in the pits. And Al has retired in the pits. Oh no, he's done it in the exact same place. Tony did it. Full safety car. Got a full safety car.
Why have we got safety car?
Against the Al
Oh,
crashed.
against the Al. Oh no. Just so
He's got a drive through for speeding under the safety car.
that's not the first time so Darren's in. Daleks is also in. Bradford is also going to be in. Let's see what Fridays as I would assume will be coming in as well.
Yeah. Double
Taking a very
stacking
wide
William.
line, but that's why I think Darren, hards for Darren, hards for Daleks as well, and I would imagine hards for the Ferrari.
Yep.
And hards. Hunter's also in, James also coming up. I think we're going to see a lot of people coming in all fairness. Richard and Lucasade up into the points now.
Mediums. I know, hards for Fridays as well. Hards for James. Hunt is also on hards. Randy's coming in.
Oh.
Hards for Richard. Hards for Randy. Luke stayed out. I'd say another 2 laps.
Yeah.
Mediums for Kiz. Ninjas is on stuffs. Let's start this lap. No, Brad does. 134.5. What are you munching on?
Cheese sandwich.
Come on. Why does it say the car not come in yet? It is a 5-second time penalty. Speeding in a bit now.
Oh, he's on depending on tyres, I think. I'm sure Brad will definitely be looking to get Garlett's off the start. He's just running to the back of Garlett's. He did.
Yeah, he
That's
lost.
not really damage.
Wow, fucking hell, for once the spares hasn't gone into AI mode on the safety car.
Won't speak too soon.
Where's James going? Narnia?
Probably. I wonder if Brad will pit at the end of this. James is safety cars in this lap.
Hang on, what?
He's Garlett's.
Brad. I got something by accident, I think.
How many times are we going to see between now and this start?
A lot, probably.
In one. Saying that Richard just went into the back of him. Apparently Ninjas are 3.3.
Oh, there we go. Brad. Look, I said. I know we don't start from Daleks.